Haven't done Slipknot in a while. We did all of the Slipknot music videos, the official music videos, but we've been getting a lot of requests for this song. So I'm so excited to go back to my Slipknot roots and let's freaking go. Scissors. Sounds like a pipe. Slipknot's so cool, just using whatever they can and banging it against whatever they can to make music. I miss this. Sounds like vortexy, like dark.
I played doctor for 5 minutes flat before I cut my heart open and let the air out. 3 bugs, a pound of dust, some wind spilled below me. In the strangest manner that had took away my tears found as an Isaac. When my tongue spread wide open, a black widow went offered me a sweet octave as I adopted the candidate that I selected. She said, don't hesitate, just do what you expected of me. It's understood between.
Whoa! This sounds like way different to me. It sounds like it's very heavy and it's like very raw. Okay, so I played doctor for 5 minutes flat. This is coupled with like scissors. I'm feeling like self-harm happening here.
What you expected of me. It's understood between the lines of skin. Just cause I am not, don't mean that I can feel. I wasn't very much fun to be with anyway. Just let the blood run right, cause I can't feel. It's understood between the lines of skin. Just cause I am not, don't mean that I can feel. I wasn't very much fun to be with anyway. Just let the blood run right, cause I can't feel.
Okay, wow. It's hard to stay between the lines of skin. Like it's hard to be a person. Just because I have nerves doesn't mean that I can feel. Like this is like a person who's experiencing a lot of numbness. And just let the blood red run because I can't feel. A lot of people, when they self-harm, one of the reasons that people self-harm is because they can't feel anything and they just want to feel something, even if it's pain. And so it's like, just let the blood red run red. I just want to like see that I'm still alive in some ways because I can't feel anything. And I wasn't very much fun to be with anyway. This is a person in like deep self-harm, deep suicidality, deep like I'm in so much pain that I can't even feel that I'm in pain. I'm completely numb. Okay, let's keep going.
Until the time is right, biding my time until the time is right, biding my time until the time is right, biding my time. It's time. Biding my time until the time is right, biding my time until the time is right, biding my time until the time is right, biding my time. It's time. Biding my time until the time is right, biding my time until the time is right, biding my time until the time is right, biding my time. It's time. Biding my time until the time is right, biding my time until the time is right, biding my time until the time is right, biding my time. It's time. Biding my time.
It's heavy. Okay, biding my time until the time is right. Biding my time, it's time. It sounds like he's biding his time for the right time to take his own life. And then he's like, it's time. I've decided it's time to take my own life. And it's really interesting when we think about suicide, time is actually one of the most important variables. There's this really incredible book by Malcolm Gladwell. It's called Talking with Strangers. And it talks about how there was a huge drop in suicide rates in the 70s in England, after there was a switch from lethal town gas to a gas that contained less CO2, because what would happen is this town gas would be used in stoves and there would be really high rates of CO2. And so stoves became a really popular way for people to die by suicide. And most people think that when someone is suicidal, if their means is taken away, they'll just find something else. Like if there's no longer access to a stove that has a lot of CO2, they'll just find another way to take their life. But we actually know that that isn't the case, because there are two variables that are really important, which is time, like stretching out the amount of time, and having access at that right moment where someone is feeling that they want to die and also has this uptick in energy in order to actually take their own life. And if at that exact moment in time they have access to a means that they deem acceptable, then they will often attempt suicide. But if they don't have, that time never comes, or they don't have access to that means, then they often will not try to take their own life. So we think that time isn't that important of a variable, because we think like, oh, well, if they don't have access to one thing, that they'll just go find something else. We know that every minute we keep someone from taking their life by either reducing access or by being with them in some way, that we actually reduce the likelihood that they will attempt as the time passes. Let's keep listening. I think that he's talking about it's time for him to take his life, which is so sounds so desperate.
Someone inside me, everyone
Sounds like agony.
against me, everyone beside me, clawing away the pieces, scratching away the absence. One more, two more, everyone wants more. One more, two more, everyone
This sounds like Daddy by Korn. Like the breathiness and the desperation, it's reminding me of that song, which was a really emotional song for me. Like after I recorded that, I literally like sat in my room and just cried because it's such a profound, powerful, tragic song, but this has the same texture. And let's go back, because actually I think that this verse is a callback to verse 1 where he's talking about this black widow. I think that it sounds like a woman, gave him hope that there would be something to live for. She gave me a sweetheart too. She gave me some like hit of like, oh, maybe it's going to be okay. And then I was not going to want to die. And then she turned out to be a black widow, which is like, she was actually poisonous. She actually didn't care about me. She actually didn't want to help me. And then it's coming back here: inside the places that I hide from you, I want to see you splayed before me. It seems like abuse, like inside the places that I hide from you, I want to see you also destroyed. Don't lie, I had your heart. You bitch, you burn, bitch, you burn, you bitch. So it's like this person was already suicidal, already self-harming. Someone came in and made them feel like it was going to be better. And then that person actually turned out to not care and to not be there for them. And that put them in a place that was like even worse, of like, I am completely desperate. I have to die. It's the only thing to do. It's time. I've been biding my time anyway. And now it's finally time for me to go. Whoa. Okay. I know that was off their first album, and it just sounds so different to me than a lot of the other Slipknot songs. Like, it sounds so heavy. It has that like Daddy Corn aspect. Wow. Okay. It's also like really powerful and profound, because what we know to be true is about people will have suicidal ideation, which means that they will experience a desire to die. I wish that I wasn't here anymore. I wish that I didn't have to wake up. Of only about 0.6% of people will actually attempt suicide. So what is the difference between the 10% of people who feel like they want to die and the 0.6% of people who actually attempt to take their lives? It all comes down to this. There's a moment in time where two things align. One, they have access to means, and two, they have the energy comes that's up inside of them to actually act on this impulse. And so time is very, very important when we think of suicide, because if we can keep these two things from aligning, either access to means or the energy from rising up inside of them, then we can actually save someone's life. And what's interesting when we think about this song is what he's really saying in this moment is like, it's time. This moment is unbearable. This experience is too much. I have to get out. And suicide often feels like a fast way to get out, where healing often feels like it takes more time. But the truth is that most people who end up attempting to take their lives have been biding their time for a while. They've been waiting for a while. They've been in this place of pain for a while, where they are waiting to just have that uptick in energy where they feel like they can actually take their lives, with which I want to be very clear. I'm not saying that anyone ever should. I'm just stating that it is often a reality where people will want to die for a long period of time. And then there's some energy that shifts inside of them that comes up that actually brings them to the place where they're going to do it. There's a shift that occurs. And if we can redirect that energy or redirect the waiting, because the truth is that they're biding their time. What if you're in this place where you're biding your time, where you feel like you're just waiting for those two things to align? What if you shifted what you were waiting for? What if instead of waiting for the right time to die, You waited for reasons to stay alive. Because the truth is either way, when you're in a place of suicidality, you are waiting. And so can you extend the time that you are willing to wait? Can you put off taking your life for an hour, for a day, for a week? Can you open yourself up to what might happen if you stopped waiting to die and just started waiting? Can you just start waiting for reasons to live, for something to get better, for healing to occur? Can you stop waiting for something specific and just allow yourself to wait? I know that sounds like agony. I know that sounds difficult, but if you can just shift what you are biding your time for, then I promise over time, something will shift, because it always does. It always does. And if we can focus our waiting in a different direction, then that shift will occur in a different direction as well. If you are struggling with suicidal thoughts or ideation, please share in the comments what you are going through. Our comments are a living support wall where people open up and our community responds with love and support. You don't have to wait alone, and we can have people in these comments who are going to encourage you to wait for something different. Instead of waiting to die, just wait. Wait for reasons to stay alive. Take away the what you are waiting for and just allow yourself to wait, knowing that if you wait long enough, things will start to shift in a different direction. And if you are someone who wants to help others who are struggling, we need people like you. There are so many people who are in a place of waiting, in a place of deep pain, and they need people to encourage them. So if you could be that person, sign up here, click the link. We'll train you on how to volunteer. You don't have to do it alone. We'll literally help you every single step of the way. Okay, I love you so much.